involved. So from my side, my name's Dylan Oliver. I'll be your MC today. This over here is my official photographer from the UAE. Can you please clap for him? Thank you. He travels with me everywhere. Thank you so much. Wonderful. What's your name, sir? Harry. Everybody say what's up, Harry? Hey, there you go, Harry. A warm welcome. And can you clap for this random Irish lady as well? Here we go. I know what's happening over here. She's actually going to take a photo of Eddie and make sure they can manufacture a double of him. Here we go. Thank you so much, ma'am. I love that I don't know who this lady is. Does anyone know who she is? What else is she with you? Ma'am, how are you? You're from Sweden. Can you clap for Sweden? Welcome, welcome, welcome. And are you visiting South Africa? Wonderful. Are you on holiday? Yes, you are. For 1 week. Are you looking for love? Who else is looking for Swedish love? Wonderful. This is someone looking for love over here? This gentleman. There we go, sir. She's going. I love that. This is the highlight of the tournament. That's amazing. Okay, moving on. Okay, wonderful. So, what's going to happen over the next couple of weeks? Thank you so much for choosing Cape Town, South Africa to host the over 40s Cricket World Cup. We've had amazing tournaments over here in the past. We've hosted the over 50s on 2 occasions. We had the Women's ICC T20 World Cup last year, along with the Women's Under-19 and the Men's Under-19 that just wrapped up. So again, thank you for choosing us to be the host country, and we know you're going to have a great time over here. Before we get all formal, because we don't want to get too formal, but it's great to have fantastic ambassadors involved, ambassadors who have played at the highest level. We've got 5 Proteas that are here and they're involved as ambassadors. I know that I saw 2 of them. That's our former Protea, Brett Schultz, coming in 150 clicks. Schultz, can you just give us a wave over there? There we go, there we go. There we go. Ellen Dawson, I saw you. There we go. Ellen Dawson is here. Dawson. He's officially Zimbabwean and Zimbabwean for the day. I know we've got Paul Adams, our former Protea, JP Dumini, as well as Ashwell Prince, that are the other ambassadors. Then I know that we have a 2023 skipper of our over 50s team is here, our former Protea, Louis Kuhn. Louis, where are you? Are you here, Louis? There we go. Can you just give us a wave, Louis? There we go, Louis. Thank you. Louis' name is Afrikaans. Afrikaans is the language we have here. Louis means don't look. So he'll never look you in the eye. Okay. So what are we going to do now? I'm going to go through the list of teams. When I do welcome them, I'm going to welcome them in alphabetical order as they arrive. Is that okay? Yep. Okay. So without further ado, everybody give me a thank you so much. Don't worry, we've taken time to like go there. As much as they currently hold the country in all this between 20 over and under 19 or 20, well done. You guys are playing cricket. So awesome. Another one that's thank you. Good luck, guys. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Looks like they're originally from Canada. You can leave. You can definitely see they're from Canada. But also thank you for losing to South Africa in the semi-finals of the Rugby World Cup. Thank you. It's great to have you here. But real talk, please wear sunblock. That's what we need. Okay? That man is red in his face already. He's going to look like a Canadian blazer. We need him to leave. A proper Englishman. Welcome, England. Thank you for being good sports. We've been teasing you a lot. Okay? Just next week, are there any South Africans in the English, Canadian, and Australian team? Just to find out. Yep. Here we go. Lovely, lovely. What's your name? Sean. And we're from originally in South Africa. In Zululand. Okay, KZN. How long you been in England now? 20 years. Lovely. Can you hook us up with a passport? That's what we want to know. Okay. Welcome, Sean. Good to have you. Welcome back home, brother. Okay, fourth. Here we go. Here we go. Oh. Okay. Welcome in. Mike for the big thing. Show them your ring. Mike, showing your ring. We spoke about it earlier. English started over here, but they ended up over there. I don't want to say they're chatting to people. But let's see how far the brown envelope goes. Okay, the BCCI is not monitoring this event, so it should be fun. Here we go. MS Dhoni said they can compete. Fantastic. Okay. Let's go to the next team, our African neighbors. Give me a. Oh. Have a welcome. Here we go. Welcome. So, in Africa, there's 54 countries. We speak many languages across each country, but one of us good to. It's good to see that we brought Alan Dawson already in Namibia. Well done. Between you and Zimbabwe. Okay, good luck. Between sand dunes and farms. Let's see who wins. Good luck, Zimbabwe and Namibia. Okay. No, like me, there's 100 other people there, so thank you so much for coming through. We also here we go. Wonderful. More people than sheep. No, I'm only teasing. More sheep than people. Thank you so much. The most friendly people in the world. It's really good to have you here. And again, I can see that majority of your teammates were born in New Zealand, so we won't be sending border control there. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Please, Sri Lanka. Here we go. The nicest people in the world. I feel like we must give them a participation certificate. Thank you for just being here and letting us start late. They're the reason we started late, just by the way. Shout out to Sri Lanka for being good human beings. We appreciate you. We love your tea. You guys have good tea. Yeah. I learned a greeting in Sri Lankan. Is this correct? Is it Ayubo 1? Ayubo 1, that means hello? Here we go. Ayubo 1 in South Africa means I will rob you. So thank you so much for making sure language translates across borders. So welcome, welcome. Okay, give me a oh. Please give it up for the UAE. Here we go. Welcome to the UAE. The UAE has a South African in their team. There we go. 4 South Africans in their team. Can the 4 South Africans please put their hand up? Wonderful. You know why I love South Africans? Because all of them left the country, but they still owe money on their traffic fine. So welcome to the Saudis, welcome to the UAE, the United Arab Emirates. We still don't know how many countries there are in the UAE because we keep building every country we speak. So thank you for turning the desert into an ocean, into a gold mine, into Las Vegas. It's good to have you here, guys. Thank you so much. Okay, one more time. Give me a US. Donald Trump here of this team. Well, amazing team. And the great thing about them in the defense, they can build a wall. So that's fantastic. Shout out to the USA. Can we clap for them one more time? There we go. There we go. One more time. Okay, one more time. Give me a. This stuff, Wales and Randa, you guys have more castles than anyone in the world. Is that correct? You have 600 castles. For what purpose is this? To keep them out. I love that. And then there's just a random man in the middle taking photos with a leather bag. Welcome to you, sir. Thank you so much for coming. While you are here, we must have a good time, man. Okay, back to our African neighbors. Everybody give me a... Please give it up for Zimbabwe! Here we go. Zimbabwe's been the life of the party. Thank you so much. I know you're just happy to be outside of Zimbabwe. So please, if you see Zimbabweans, give them as much alcohol and good times as possible. I only tease the kindest humans in the world. Clap for them. They're fantastic people. That's good to have you here. Okay, lovely stuff. Last but not least, the host nation. Everybody give me a... South Africa. Here we go. We love the South Africans. It's good to be here. They're so excited. There's electricity. They stay in hotels, which means they don't have to use their generators at home. They think we're joking. We are very serious about this. They think we're joking, but good luck to everyone. From my side, from our side, that's the official 12 teams that are competing. Once again, this is the inaugural IMC Over 40 Cricket World Cup, and we're so happy to have you here. Just give it up for all of yourselves once again for making the trip to Cape Town, South Africa. Who is visiting South Africa for the first time? Make some noise. Who's visiting South Africa? Amazing, amazing, amazing. Who has been here before? Yep. Wonderful. For those visiting before, who of you have families that you visit every now and then? And then, I don't know, adopt an African child. I just want to do the logistics so that we're all on the same page. For those of you who have visited already, thank you so much. For those of you who are here for the first time, you're going to have the most amazing time in our beautiful city. I'm going to give you 2 local words that I taught you at the start, just so that you have some slang under your belt. Okay, the first one is aware. Look at the person next to you and say aware. Okay, aware means hello. It means goodbye. It means I enjoyed this. It means I love you. It means you cheated on me. It means you owe me money. It means anything that you want to at a specific time. The other word, we're going to add an action to it. Do this, go lekker. Lekker. Okay, so if something is cool and you had a good time, if you had some drinks with the Zimbabwean guys and you had an amazing time, you see them, you say lekker. Okay, so now what I want you to do from that side to that side. This side over here, you're going to shout aware, then you're going to shout lekker. Is that cool? Okay, everybody on this side, aware on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, on this side? I don't know what they shouted over here. But those are the 2 slang words you want to use. If you want to appear like that, you can do that as well. But before we go anywhere, can we just show some love? Things like this don't just happen organically. It happens because there's amazing people, there's amazing individuals, there's amazing companies involved. Our primary sponsors, Sisonke Tourism and Event Service. Can you please give them a round of applause for making sure all the magic happens? Yep. We continue. Can you please give it up for Devil's Peak Beer Company? There we go, making sure that your throats are nice and loose, as well as Vita 24 Vitamin Boost. There we go. There's lots of hamstrings that have been pulled just getting off the plane. And then finally, Pitch Vision Sports Technology. Okay, so you're going to be able to see all your games online. You're going to be able to share that with your friends and family. So we're going to move forward now. Just as a heads up for those of you that don't know where you are. So this is the Zeitz Mokka over here. If you look on top, it's quite an amazing spot. I have to read this because I don't want to get it wrong, right? It's the largest museum of contemporary art from Africa. If any of you love art, this is where you want to go. Table Mountain, the 7th natural wonder of the world. And if you see that over there, that's Signal Hill over there. That's also a piece of artwork. But that artwork is very specific because that's where a lot of Cape Town babies are made during sunset. So just as a heads up, if you want to play love songs on a Sunday, that's the view you want to go to. Okay, we're going to kick things and move things forward swiftly. We're going to hand over to the first individual who's going to talk. Here we go. Here we go. That's the trophy you're playing for. So to kick things off formally, we've got a couple of speakers that are going to come up here. Like I said, I'm going to be in between. So first of all, we're going to welcome one of the councillors from the city. Can we start clapping over here? Can we start clapping over here? Can we start clapping all the way, 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 all the way? Please welcome Councillor Bressler. Thank you. Councillor, are you here? Where is Councillor? Yes, Councillor. Hey, can you clap for Councillor, please? A fellow board man. Can you clap for our fellow board brother? There we go. Thank you, sir.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, yourself. What an atmosphere. I'm coming to an opening or a meet and greet, but I really feel like coming to a party. And I think that is so part of Cape Town. That's what we want people to come and do in Cape Town. We want you to come and enjoy Cape Town, enjoy our restaurants, our hospitality, and really make yourself welcome. So let me just get to the official part. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. And the writer and activist Betty Friedman once said, getting older is an adventure, not a problem. And you gentlemen are in the twilight of your lives and you participate in this over 40 Cricket World Cup means you are really ready for the adventure. It is really encouraging that you are still playing, and I'm sure many people seeing you playing during this tournament will be inspired, like me. One of the ladies there working in our office said, Councillor, you're going to start Superior playing sport again. I said, I'll consider it, but I haven't got the guts yet. Of course, Cape Town hosted the Over 50s World Cup in 2023 and Cricket Lover City. It is an honor to host the Over 60s, Over 40s World Cup today. We are also proud and thrilled to be supporting the Over 40 World Cup. As as a city of Cape Town, our objective is to see events such as this once try to grow over 30 years because we understand the value they bring to our economy, job creation, and attracting tourism to our city. It is always giving you, as athletes, an opportunity to show your talent, improve your health, and have a wonderful time with like-minded people with you. We wish you all during your stay in our beautiful city, and we hope you will also take the opportunity to explore Cape Town as offering in our tourism. Thank you for being here. Enjoy your evening. Enjoy your tour. I think it's for 2 weeks, and may you only prosper from what you've received in Cape Town. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Councillor Bresler. As a fellow Bald man, I just want to find out, where's all the Bald brothers in the room? Make some noise, Bald brothers, yeah. There we go, wonderful. It's important, Bald lives matter. We need to speak about this. I started going bald at 16. Do you know how difficult it is when your hairline's receding more than your maths mark? It's difficult. But the good thing is, when you're bald, you just start looking like people. Like kids over here, you tell your friends at home, you saw a guy who looks like Gru from Despicable Me. That's what you can tell them. If you gave me hair, I'm Howard Wolowitz from Big Bang Theory. And then for this generation, Wales, I'm too sexy for my shirt. Right, said Fred. What do you think? There we go. Wales is clapping. Sri Lanka, be the life of the party for once. Just show up, please. I know it's tough, but a little it's not there. But please, just show up. Okay, thank you. We need you here. We're going to move along swiftly now. We're going to head over to the President of Western Province Cricket Association. Let's start the clapping from the UAE. All that desert money, right into the USA money, right into India, all the way around, all the way around. He's coming to the stairs, so it's a long walk. There we go. Let's move it. I need some cheering here, guys. Come on. Please show some love. DPCA President, Mr. Johannes Adams. Thank you.
Thank you, Dylan. Good afternoon, everyone. Councillor Bresler, welcome. Mr. Sterling, Aman, welcome to Cape Town. Hope you're going to have a good time in Cape Town. And Roger is somewhere. So Roger Mould, Chairperson of Veteran South Africa. Thank you for the invitation to say a few words. I don't know if everybody knows Newlands, because somebody earlier on asked Western Province, who's that? When I mentioned Newlands, the person immediately understood where I'm coming from. So I'm the President of Western Province with Newlands as a home ground. So on behalf of the board of Western Province, a warm welcome to all of you in Cape Town. I hope you're going to have a very, very good time. And Dylan mentioned it earlier on. Since even the World Cup under 19, they threw quickly to South Africa. And we hosted last year the Women's World Cup. We're hosting the SC20. And it seems like Cape Town became the sports tourism city of South Africa. And as Councillor said earlier on, it's a good meet and greet tonight. It's a party, and that is Cape Town. Enjoy our facilities, enjoy the weather in Cape Town, enjoy the people in Cape Town, enjoy the beers. But most of all, please make friends, because that is why we all play sport. And I'm sure your UAE, when you go back, you'll know somebody from South Africa. If you're from New Zealand, you'll know somebody from England. England, your senior team didn't do too well today, being bowled out in one session. So India, watch out for them now. So enjoy the cricket, and good luck to all the teams. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Adams. England, are you guys okay? We're really picking on you, eh? Here we go, pick on them more. That's very important, okay? Just some background to Mr. Adams. For those of you who don't know, he's been a stalwart on community grassroots sport in South Africa and Cape Town. And everybody's aware of Vernon Philander. Yep, former Protea, the king of swing. Same cricket club, Tigerbird Cricket Club, also played a pivotal role in making sure that the young man was steered in the right direction and got through the respective age groups. So yeah, we can clap for community sports. It's a big thing in South Africa and in Cape Town. Takes one kid to raise a village. Okay, we speak about a village. This is a village. This is our over 40 tribe over here who's come from 12 different countries around the world. Like we said earlier, a tournament like this doesn't just happen. So we're going to call on the gentleman who Mr. Adams mentioned, the chairman of Veterans Cricket of South Africa. He's also the tournament director. You might have seen him earlier with a lovely hat on, a blue blazer and a white shirt. Can we start the clapping from both sides, please? Can we start the cheering? Here we go. We need some more love. Please give it up for Raja. Thank you. Wonderful. Raja, 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 Raja. It's a fine meeting, only teasing. One more time. We don't have awkward silences here as he walks up. Raja Mal, thank you so much, everybody. You can clap in here, you can clap. There we go.
Thank you, Dylan. Dylan and I spent a lot of time playing cricket against each other, so he's, I think I'm a little bit ahead of you in terms of age, but ladies and gentlemen, this is just wonderful. So wonderful to see you all here today. On this time last year, well, March last year, we were welcoming the over 50s back after our hiatus in 2020 with COVID. And it's such a pleasure to be here with 12 teams for the first ever IMC over 40s World Cup. Don't worry, I don't have a long speech. This is not, I'm not going to read it all. But I think Dalen has welcomed all the dignitaries and the sponsors. So I'm not going to do that, and the ambassadors. But I actually start tonight on a somber note. Because yesterday, one of our legends passed away, Mr. Michael Proctor. It's very difficult for me, because I got to know Procky, as he was fondly known, over the last couple of years, because he was with us in 2020 as one of our ambassadors, together with Graham Pollock and Barry Richards, Peter Kirsten, Dave Richardson, and he's no longer with us. He was with us in 2020 in Cape Town. In 2023 he was in Cape Town. In 2022 he went to Australia for the first ever over 60s World Cup. And our over 60s tournament started. The first round will start tomorrow. And Procky was going to be there with the South African team for the first week of that tournament. If you don't mind, I'm going to read you a short piece that was sent to me by a good friend of mine. Please indulge me. It is with profound sadness the cricketing world bids farewell to one of its most illustrious sons, Mike Proctor, who passed away just now. This was yesterday. Mike, a titan of the game and a revered Springbok cricketer, left an indelible mark on the sport with his fiery bowling, explosive batting and astute cricket mind. Born on September 15, 1946 in Durban, South Africa's Mike's journey in cricket began on the sun-soaked fields of his Hilton homeland, where his prodigious talent soon became evident. He emerged as a cricketer of exceptional ability, blending aggressive fast bowling with a powerful batting prowess, making him one of cricket's first genuine all-rounders, which is, if you look at that painting in front there, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Mike Proctor gave me that in 2019 in order to auction for the ailing Graham Pollock. There's 7 of the best all-rounders there, 6 of cricketers, and 1 Mr. Nelson Mandela. Mike's cricketing career was a testament to his extraordinary talent and unyielding spirit. And during the era of South Africa's international isolation, he showcased his skills in English county cricket, becoming a legend at Gloucestershire, nicknamed Proctorshire. His all-round performances in the Currie Cup for Natal and Rhodesia were nothing short of spectacular, further cementing his status as a great cricketing great. Beyond his achievement field, Mike was a gentleman of the game. His sportsmanship, leadership and contribution to cricket in South Africa and around the world was unparalleled. He served the game with distinction in various roles, including coach and commentator, sharing his vast knowledge and passions with generations to come. Mike Proctor's legacy extends beyond his cricketing statistics. He was a pioneer who played with a burning desire to win, but always with fairness and respect for his opponents, which is what we're all about. His dedication to cricket's development, especially in South Africa, with Mr. Rodney Malamba, who played for South Africa in the 2020 over 50s World Cup as well. And his efforts transcend the sports boundaries to bring about change will be remembered forever. As we mourn the loss of Mike Proctor, we also celebrate his life. A life lived with immense passion, dedication and love for cricket. He leaves behind a rich tapestry of memories that will continue to inspire cricketers and fans alike for generations to come. And this is a message from all of us. Our thoughts are with his family and friends and the countless individuals whose lives he touched. Mike Proctor was not just a cricketer. He was a hero, a mentor, and an inspiration. May his soul rest in peace, and may his legacy live on forever in the annals of cricket history. My boyhood hero, running in from the pickets in Salisbury. Ladies and gentlemen, Mike Proctor played international cricket. He's 41 wickets at an average of 15.02. He helped South Africa to victory in 6 of 7 tests with his best of 6 for 73 with an average of 34.83. With Gloucestershire, 14 seasons at Gloucestershire, 259 first-class appearances, 14,441 runs at an average of 36.19. His best of 209 against Essex in 1978. He took 833 wickets at 19.56 with the best ever of 8 for 30 against Worcestershire in 1979. And it's quite ironic that in 1992 he went with the World Cup team to the first World Cup that we were allowed to go to after isolation. And it wasn't long after that, in 2022, he took the over 60s team as the manager together with Omar Henry, who was also in that South African side in 2022. Both Omar Henry and Mike Proctor were in the 1992 World Cup and went to the over 60s World Cup in 2022. A friend of mine said this yesterday: go well, Proc. Proper, who was down to earth and just loved the game. He always, for some reason, had time for me and my many stupid questions around the game, which I've never forgotten and so appreciated. And those of us who've encountered Mike Proctor over the last couple of World Cups for over 50s will agree to that. Okay, enough of that. Thank you very much for indulging me, but by the way, ladies and gentlemen, this is an original piece. I'm not going to do any auctioning tonight, so don't worry about it. But it will be available if anybody does want to bid for this during the next two weeks. And all the proceeds will go to the Mike Proctor Foundation in Durban. But a very, very warm welcome to all of you again. We're going to be playing 42 games, 42 matches in this wonderful weather, we hope. 42 matches, 16 venues, and all live streamed by our friends from Pitch Vision who are standing right in front of me and filming this very moment. Ladies and gentlemen, This tournament could not be possible without our sponsors, and I know that Dalen has mentioned them already. I just want to mention them again. Sisonke Tourism and Event Services, Devil's Peak, Vita 24, Pitch Vision, and we also have our secondary sponsors of SM South Africa, Pro Oil, Twizzler, 1.5, and Professional Mowers as well. But I think the most important thing tonight is to not only welcome you all here to South Africa, to Cape Town, to enjoy yourselves, but I also want to introduce you to very special people. Because everybody says, Roger, you well done, bro. It's not about me. There's a whole team that is here to make this tournament special for you. And I would like to just call on them so that you can see where they are. They're quite visible in their orange outfits. Can I have the TLOs come up, please? Team lions and officers. First of all, from New Zealand, Mr. Patrick Mail. Patrick also heads up our TLOs. He's in charge of all the TLOs. Eddie Brett, can you please come from Wales? And Charles Wright from Namibia, also our database specialist. Pat Lawson, here we go, Vama from India. Pat Lawson from South Africa. Mike Harewood from USA. Suhail Parker from the UAE. It's Etienne, all the way from Australia, Etienne Krier. Jared, come through from Canada. Zimbabwe. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bernie, where are you? Bernie from Canada. No, Bertie, go away. Alan, you come as well. Alan's joining us on the New Zealand side as well, helping out with Patrick. Where's Bernie? From Canada. Where's Canada? Where's Canada? Where's Bernie? Bernie passed out. Bernie. Who are we missing? Randall. Where's Randall? From Sri Lanka. He's with Bernie. Where are they? Hey, there they are. This is Bernie, ladies and gentlemen. Give a hand for the team liars and officers that will look after you this week. Where's Randall? Come on, Randall. Oh, he hasn't got his shirt. Has he given you a shirt? A late replacement, so Randall doesn't have a shirt. Apologies. Give it up for the team liars and officers. And then some of you can stay, the rest of you team lions and officers can go. Can I have the local organising committee coming through, please? Local organising, those of you part of the state, please. And we have who's coming through. And our friends from Sisonke Tourism and Event Services, ladies and gentlemen, who organised this event today. Shane and Natasha, where's Michael and Shauna? Where are you? And the others, come here, all of you guys, they're all very visible in their shirts. All of you, come on, you can all come through. Oh, and ladies and gentlemen, our very, very, very special Carol van Vieren. Carol looks after our ambassadors. Carol does all the hard work behind the scenes and makes everything happen and continues to always have a smile on her face. She'll be around. Please look after her. And who are we missing? Okay. Right, so this is the local organising committee. They here. If anything goes wrong this week, contact them. Don't contact me. Off you go. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll finish off by saying thank you very much for being here. And I'm going to finish off by saying a massive thank you to one gentleman who made this all possible many years ago. He helped me start South Africa, veterans cricket in South Africa in 2016. He inspired us to get veterans cricket off the ground and masters cricket going. And I would like to, if you don't mind, Galen, welcome the chairman of IMC, Mr. Sterling Hammond.
Thank you, Roger. Good afternoon, everyone. First of all, welcome. Darlene did a fantastic job welcoming everybody, but as chairman of your International Masters Cricket Committee, we welcome you to the inaugural, first ever wonderful start to a golden era of cricket. And you guys are the pioneers, so congratulations and well done. We don't get to this position without a lot of support, a lot of help. In addition to all the players and the administrators, there are all the sponsors, there's all the supporters, there's the families, particularly the wives who have allowed you to come. They might not be here, but they're here in spirit. They'll be watching all the games, all the families will be watching how you perform, and they're so proud of you. They are so proud of you. I mean, the IMC started this with over 50s. We ran the World Cup in 2018 in Sydney. It was a success. We had 8 countries. We then came to Cape Town in 2020. We had 12 countries. It got aborted after 2.5 games because of COVID. We waited 3 years for COVID to subside. We came back to this gorgeous, beautiful place to finish off unfinished business, and we had 14 countries. And in that journey, your IMC committee saw the pride, the happiness, the incredible distinction with which players of the over 50s age group represented their country. Now, we all know as boys, when we grow up, we want to play for our country. But when you get to about whatever age it is, 15, 20, 23, you realise that it may be a goal beyond your achievement, that there are other better players and you haven't got what it takes to play at the highest level under intense pressure and with distinction. This product we saw in the over 50s gave all those little boys in you the chance to play for your country, and with distinction and with pride. And that caused us to see the happiness and the immense pride in the families and in yourselves to represent your country. And because of that, we said, let's do it in the 40s. And here we are. So again, give yourselves a round of applause because you've done it. Now, you've ended up in one of the most beautiful places in the world. Table Mountain, the Cape, Stellenbosch, and more importantly than ever, the people. This place is the greatest place to have a tournament like this. Now, what tournament is it? It's a World Cup. You're all here representing your countries, and what we've deliberately did in the 50s, which we do in the 40s, which we do in the 60s and 70s, we make it an endurance test. We make it as hard as possible for you players to win this cup. It's not a cup that you're easily you're going to have to fight every inch, every moment of every game, no matter who your opponent is, and you're going to have to do it not only with the competitiveness that's within you, but you've got to rise above all this winning at all costs, and you've got to do it with dignity. You've got to do it with respect, because this is what this product is all about. It's respect for your team. It's respect for your teammates. It's respect for the opposition. It's respect for the game of cricket. And it's respect that you are representing your country. So no matter what happens, that has to be the number one attitude of your game. It's not what happens at the end. Sure, it's relevant. It's about how you play the game. And that's what's happened in the 50s. It's happened in the 60s. And you've got to show magnanimous dignity towards your opposition. There will be no sledging of the nasty personal type allowed in this product. If there's any sledging, it has to be funny, because you've got to be funny. You've got to enjoy the product. You've got to be happy. And if you're happy, and your number one thing when you get up and every day for the next 14 days is to put a smile on your face and say how grateful you are to be in a place like this, to be doing this for your country. And just relax, enjoy it, and rise above the hubbub of winning at all costs, because that happened in our earlier days. And this is all about fun, happiness, and enjoyment. So you're going to approach the game, and we know that, and you're going to have an absolute ball. Now, if I may just say finally, and that's this. Mike Proctor was an exceptional cricketer, but he was more than an exceptional cricketer. He was an unbelievable, incredible human being. I never knew Mike Proctor. I'm 75, he died unfortunately yesterday, age 77. So when I grew up, I followed his performances, not for South Africa because he wasn't allowed to play except for some tests, but for Gloucestershire. He was obviously one of the greatest cricketers of all time. But our paths didn't cross until 2020, when I came here and met him for the first time. And I was enormously humbled and privileged to meet the cream of the royalty of South African cricket. Because the 4 ambassadors in 220, who were the 4 ambassadors for the over 50s World Cup in 223, were Mike Proctor, Graham Pollock, Barry Richards and Omar Henry. You don't get 4 better cricketers in the history of the game than those 4 blokes. But more importantly, you don't get better 4 people. And Mike Proctor deliberately went out of his way, as did the others, but particularly Mike, to tack his flag, his colours to this product. He knew what it was to represent your country. And he knew what the pride and the feeling of all those players were every morning at breakfast, during the day and in the evening in the bar. He knew what it was like to represent your country at the highest level at that stage in your life. And he gave so much of himself to the product. He gave so much of himself to all the people who came within his purview. He was an amazing person. He was so selfless. He was so generous in spirit, and he was so bon ami. He epitomises what this product is all about. So I can say here today that this tournament is dedicated in his memory, in his legacy. On Monday, the first game, we will ask all the teams to have a minute's silence before they play in honour of Mike Proctor and wear black armbands, because he will never ever be forgotten within our family. He was a person who supported the product, he loved the product, and he saw the joy that it created in everybody, and he created a lot of that joy. So Vale, Mike Proctor, we love you, we miss you, but we'll never ever forget you. So that takes me to the final point. We are here because of the incredible effort, incredible generosity, and the incredible commitment by our South African hosts. Roger, Mo, we can't thank you enough. You are the leader. You have caused all these people to come to South Africa. You are the main driver of all their enjoyment in the next 7 days. and we all owe you an enormous debt of gratitude for the rest of our lives. So well done, Roger. And to all his team, all the TLOs that have been recognised, all his organising committee, including Carol, we can't thank you enough. This tournament's going to go off without a hitch, like it did last year, like it was doing in 220. You're going to play on the most amazing grounds. You're going to have the most amazing experience. You're going to have the most amazing opportunity to create friendships. And this is what Mr. Adams said early on. This is what this World Cup's all about. It's about bonhomie, it's about camaraderie, but it's about making friends in other countries. To realise that they're the same as you. And they love the same things as you do. We all love cricket, we love the game. And we all love playing it in the highest ideals. So as Mr. Adams said, you're here to make friends. So we are indebted to all the South Africans, our hosts. We are indebted to this beautiful country. And we are indebted to the great game of cricket, because that's the vehicle in which you're going to make lasting relationships, not only within your team, but within all the whole tournament. So congratulations again. I can't say on the commitment and sacrifice you've made. 40s are different from 50s, you're still working, you've got young families, you've got limited holiday thing, but hey, let's get the work balance right. You're doing this rather than home at work. So congratulations and enjoy yourself.
What a legend. Can we give it up for Sterling one more time? Thank you, Sterling. Good people. We appreciate you. There we go. Where in Australia are you from, Sterling, if I'm asked? You're from Sydney. Okay. I spent some time in Perth recently. Who's been in Perth? Anybody make some noise? Yep. Sterling said no chirping, but can I just throw this out there? Perth's temperatures, India, you might survive. 37, 38, 39, 40. That's like a midlife crisis. What I realized about the temperatures in Perth, it's so hot there, even if you're an absent father, the sun will still find you. That's how hot it is in Perth. Okay, we laughed a bit. Well done. South Africa got it late. There we go. That's Jaco Castle over there. He's not laughing, but that man has hit 6 sixes in a club cricket match. Jaco Castle over there. One of few people. He still hit it in the 7th as well. But anyway, we're going to move on. Here we go. The UAE with a fitted blazer. Well done to you. Here we go. USA, welcome. Wonderful. India, good to see you. Here we go. Wonderful stuff. Zimbabwe? We got the Zim captain out the bar. Can the Zim captain please make his way out of the bar? Please. The Zim skipper. Doug Murray? Doug Marilia, are you here? Here we go, all the captains. This is what we do at each of the World Cups. We cut the respective ribbon. Dougie, where you? Dougie! Everybody call him Dougie! Dougie, are you here? Here we go. Give it up for Dougie. 3 buttons down already, showing chest there. 30 overs gone. Dougie's having a great day. What a time. Here we go, Dougie Doug. Wonderful. Great moment over here. Well, I love this. Everybody in long trousers except for Wales. What a time. I'm over here, Wales. I'm over here. I've moved. You can't see me. I'm South African. You couldn't afford them. Come on, fella. Good man. Good to have you here. I love that you're in shorts. Enjoy the good weather. You're here in the summer. Namibia look like they come fresh out of a hardware store in that golfer. Wonderful. Here we go. Boulders Warehouse. Great to see you here. Can we clap, guys? It's a great moment, please, everybody. Okay, we're going to count it in. Let's count it in. Let's count it in. Everybody in 3, 2, 1. Round of applause. The IMC Over 40's Cricket World Cup is officially open. Can we get a nice picture? Can the captains and Sterling, everybody, we're going to get a photo with the captains over here, and then we're going to take you to the sign, the Table Mountain as well. Okay, and we're going to see if we can do this in an orderly fashion, okay? Once the captain's photo is taken, can we get all the teams together? It's a great memory. We don't know how many more World Cups we have in the over 50s and the under 50s category. So once here we go. Okay, wonderful. There we go.
Come this way.
Wonderful. Can we clap for the UAE spitted blazer? This is amazing. You just tailor-made suits. They bought that in South Africa. We've got the trophy in front. One more. Here we go. Sterling must hold it. We don't have an official winner yet. Here we go. Hey, everybody say away! There we go. Wonderful. I love this. Okay. Let's see if we can do this. If we can get everybody in one pick, we can get a couple of teams on stage. Do we have the captain's photo? Yep, we got the captain's photo. Let's see if we can do this. New Zealand, come join us. We can huddle up. UAE, India, South Africa. Let's see if we can get a big photo with all 12 teams involved. Zimbabwe, you can bring your drinks because it looks like Powerade or non-alcoholic. You can come in, don't worry. Let's see how we can.